Child, I am serious. And I want you to be serious too, for you missed a sign I sent you last night before you went to sleep. Today I know you have a lot of work to do, but you cannot afford to overlook this again. I have called you here because there is someone in your circle who is mocking your faith. Yes, you heard me right. The person you once shared my messages with is now laughing at and mocking you because of your faith in me. But I say to you now, do share this message with everyone you know, because they should be aware of what is about to happen with them. Child, I am speaking to you because I see what you cannot see, and I know what you cannot yet know. This is not to trouble you, but to awaken you to the reality of the spiritual battle you are facing. You must understand that when you walk in faith, it often exposes the hearts of those around you. This person who once seemed supportive has allowed doubt and pride to creep into their heart. They have chosen to see your unwavering belief as foolishness, not because your faith is wrong, but because it challenges something deep within them. You see, the enemy works in subtle ways, and one of his tactics is to plant seeds of mockery through the lips of others. When you are mocked for your faith, it is not you they are truly mocking, it is me. They cannot comprehend the depth of the connection we share or the power that flows through your trust in me. But do not let their laughter shake you, for it is written that those who trust in the Lord shall not be put to shame. You must stand firm and remain steadfast, for your faith is a beacon that shines even in the darkest places. I know their words have hurt you, even if you have tried to brush them off. You wonder why someone you trusted would turn against you in such a way. I tell you this, child, their mockery is not the end of the story. What they do not realize is that I am using even this for your good. Their words may sting now, but they will refine you, making your faith stronger and your resolve unshakable. Remember, my son was mocked, spat upon, and ridiculed before the victory of the cross. If they mocked him, they will mock you too. But take heart, for just as I was with him, I am with you. Do not confront them with anger or resentment. Instead, pray for them, for their laughter hides a deeper struggle within. They see your faith, and it reminds them of the emptiness in their own soul. It stirs a longing they cannot name, and instead of seeking me, they mask their discomfort with ridicule. You are not called to respond in kind, but to rise above, to let my love flow through you, even in the face of their rejection. This is how you bear witness to me, not through retaliation, but through grace. Child, I need you to listen carefully now. The sign you missed last night was not just a fleeting moment, it was a direct message to prepare you for this very situation. I showed you something that was meant to fortify your spirit, to remind you that I am your refuge and strength. So, do not dismiss these signs, for they are my way of guiding you. Pay attention tonight, for I will send another. Keep your heart open and your spirit attentive. I know you are tired. The weight of your responsibilities feels heavy, and now this betrayal adds to your burden. But I am the one who sustains you. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Do not let the opinions of others distract you from the purpose I have placed on your life. The path of faith is not easy, but it is worth every step. Your obedience, even in the face of mockery, is a testimony that will reach farther than you can imagine. There will come a day when this person, the one who mocks you now, will face a moment of desperation. In that moment, they will remember your unwavering faith. They will see the peace that carried you through trials, and they will wonder where it came from. That is when I will work in their heart. You may not see it now, but your faithfulness is planting seeds even in their mockery. Trust me with their soul, for I love them just as I love you. Child, Guard your heart against bitterness. It is easy to let the hurt turn into resentment, but that is not my way. Instead, let this drive you deeper into my presence. Pour out your pain before me, and I will exchange it for peace. Remember, I am your defender. You do not need to vindicate yourself, for I will vindicate you in my time. The truth will always prevail, and my light will always outshine the darkness. You are not alone in this. Look around you, and you will see others who have faced similar trials. The prophets, the apostles, and my faithful ones throughout history were all mocked for their faith. Yet they endured, and their faith changed the world. You are part of that same legacy. Do not underestimate the power of your testimony, even when it feels like no one is listening. I see every act of faith, every moment of trust, and every tear you shed. Not one of them is wasted. I am asking you to stand firm, not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. The enemy wants to silence your voice, to make you doubt your calling, but I have already given you the victory. Cling to my promises, for they are your shield and your sword. Speak my word over your life and watch as it cuts through the lies and discouragement. I want you to know that I am proud of you. Yes, proud, even now as you wrestle with the pain of betrayal, you are still choosing me. That choice matters more than you know. It is a declaration that reverberates in the spiritual realm, shaking the foundations of darkness. You are a warrior, my child, and I am equipping you for the battles ahead. Do not shrink back, for I am with you. Tonight, when you lay your head down to rest, bring this situation before me. Release it into my hands, and trust me to work all things for your good. I will give you wisdom on how to navigate this relationship. There may be a time to step back, to create boundaries, but let me lead you in that decision. For now, focus on guarding your heart and staying close to me. Do not let their laughter define you. Your identity is not found in their approval or their understanding. It is found in me. You are my child, chosen and dearly loved. Nothing they say or do can change that. Walk in that truth, and let it be your anchor when the waves of mockery try to pull you under. I am calling you to rise above, to shine brighter, and to love deeper. The world will know you are mine by the way you respond to moments like this. Let your life be a reflection of my grace, even when it feels undeserved. This is how you change hearts, not through arguments or defenses, but through love that surpasses understanding. Child, the days ahead will bring challenges, but they will also bring great rewards. Do not grow weary in doing good, for in due season you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and I will guide you every step of the way. Remember, I am the God who sees, the God who knows, and the God who fights for you. Trust me, and you will not be shaken. My beloved, the one I hold so dearly, do you hear me? I am calling out to you, reaching for you. My heart is full, and my voice is called to you, yet often my calls go unanswered. You are so precious to me, more than you can fathom. I call not to control you, not to burden you, but because I love you, and I long to protect you. My beloved, do you know how deeply my heart aches when you turn away? I see the busyness of your life, the many concerns that weigh you down. But my child, there is so much more waiting for you. My voice, my guidance, my love, they are all reaching out to you. I am not a distant God, and I am not calling you out of anger or disappointment. I call because I want to draw you near, because I know what is best for you. There is a wisdom beyond what you can see, a love deeper than you can imagine, that moves me to reach out to you again and again. Each time I call, it is an invitation. I am inviting you into a life filled with peace, purpose, and love. Yet each time you turn away or ignore my call, you step further away from that life. My heart grieves not for myself, but for you. For I know the richness, the beauty, and the blessings I have prepared for you, and I see how easily these can be missed. Beloved, my calls are not merely requests, they are lifelines. They are ways I reach out to protect, guide, and prepare you. Think of a parent calling out to their child who is nearing danger. Will that parent remain silent? No, they call with urgency, with love, with all they have. This is how I call to you. There is a world full of distractions, of voices that do not care for your soul the way I do. And when you answer these voices, when you let them drown out mine, you risk walking paths that lead away from my protection, away from my peace. Imagine, my child, a life where my calls are your guide, where every step is lit by the light of my love. I call because I want you to experience this life, to walk with a confidence that comes from knowing you are loved and guided by the Creator of all. Each call you ignore is a missed chance to walk in the fullness of my purpose, a missed opportunity to see the beauty I am laying before you. My beloved, do not let these moments slip away. Answer me, for I call to bring you life. When you hesitate to answer, it is as if you are letting the most precious treasures slip through your fingers. My guidance, my protection, my comfort, all of these are yours if only you listen, if only you respond. I know the fears that tug at your heart, the questions that cloud your mind. But trust me, for I know what lies ahead. I am calling to save you from unnecessary sorrow, to shield you from pain that I can see coming. There are times, my child, when my calls are quiet, gentle whispers meant to draw you near. Other times my calls are urgent, strong, to protect you from harm. Imagine if you chose to ignore a warning when a storm was approaching. Just like a storm, life brings challenges and uncertainties, but I am here to guide you through each one. My calls are not burdens, they are blessings. When you respond, you align yourself with my love, my protection, my will. Do you remember the times you did answer? The times you felt a peace that surpassed all understanding, a joy that lifted you beyond what you thought possible. Those moments were my gift to you, my reward for your faith. I long to give you more of this, my beloved, but you must answer. Just as a light guides a traveler through the night, my calls are here to lead you toward hope, love, and purpose. I know there are moments when you feel strong, when you believe you can handle it all alone. But my child, I am not calling to take away your strength, I am calling to complete it. I am calling to give you a strength that is anchored in something eternal, something unbreakable. I call to remind you that my power is made perfect in your weakness, that when you are unsure, I am your certainty. There are things I see, beloved, that you cannot. I see every heart, every hidden motive, every unseen path. I see the storms gathering before they ever touch you. I see the traps laid out to harm you, the hidden sorrows that could wear down your soul, and I call out to you to shield you from these things. My voice is not just words, but a shelter, a refuge, a way out of every challenge that may come. When you do not answer my call, it is like a child wandering in the night, moving away from the safety of a parent's arms. I long to gather you close, to protect you from what I see on the horizon. My beloved, each call is a light in the darkness, each one a step toward a life of greater joy, greater peace, and deeper fulfillment. I understand that sometimes my calls may seem inconvenient or even difficult. Perhaps you feel you don't have the time, or you are unsure of what I am asking. But my beloved, I will never ask of you something that is beyond what you can bear. I am the one who made you, who knows the very fibers of your soul. If I call, it is because I know you are ready, even if you do not yet believe it yourself. There are blessings I wish to pour out over you, blessings beyond measure, beyond what your heart could hold. But these blessings require you to be close, to be attentive, to answer when I call. I cannot give these gifts if you are turned away, if you are distracted by other things. But my love for you is boundless, my care for you is endless. But you must be willing to receive it. Consider, my child, the journey of life itself. Each step, each choice, each day shapes your destiny, your soul, your eternal life. If you could see, if you only knew the love with which I have crafted this path for you, you would never hesitate. Each moment you spend listening to me, drawing close to me, is a step closer to the life you were created for, a life of purpose and profound joy. When I call to awaken your spirit, to bring you back to the truth of who you are in my eyes. The world may see you one way, but I see you through the eyes of a loving Creator. You are not alone, you are not without purpose, and you are certainly not forgotten. I call to remind you of this truth, to pull you away from the false voices that may try to tell you otherwise. You may wonder why my call is so urgent, why I am reaching out with such insistence. Beloved, it is because there is a season ahead, a season of growth, a season of challenges, but also a season of miracles. I am preparing you for what is to come. There are trials that may shake your faith, but if you are with me, you will not be overcome. There are blessings that will require your courage, and if you are with me, you will be ready to embrace them. Do not turn away, my child. Do not let fear, doubt, or the noise of this world drown out my voice. My call is your lifeline, your compass, your shelter. When I call you, it is a sign of my unwavering love, a reminder that you are seen, known, and loved beyond measure. I call because I want the best for you, because I see the greatness I placed within you, waiting to bloom. If you listen to me, if you respond, I promise you will never walk alone. Even in the darkest nights, even when others may abandon you, I will be there, my presence a steady light, my love an unbreakable shield around you. Together we can face anything, and there is no trial, no sorrow, no fear that can separate you from my love. I know, my beloved, that there are distractions around you, voices that promise comfort, security, or success. But those voices are fleeting, their promise is empty. Only my voice brings life. Only my call leads to lasting peace and true fulfillment. Trust me, for I know the deepest desires of your heart, and it is my greatest joy to see them fulfilled in ways that are perfect for you. Think of the times you answered me, the times you felt my peace surround you, my love hold you up when you were weary. Those moments are just a glimpse, just a taste of what I desire for you. A life filled with those moments, a life lived in my presence, is waiting for you. But it begins with your choice to listen, to respond, to answer my call. When you answer, you are saying yes to a life of meaning, a life that is part of something greater. I am weaving a story through your life, a story that is beautiful, full of purpose, and intertwined with the lives of others who need you, who need your light. By answering my call, you are taking your place in this greater story, a story that will bring hope and light to others. a story that will reflect my love to the world. So, my beloved, come to me. Do not be afraid. My call is a call to love, to peace, to wholeness. When you answer, you allow me to work in your life in ways that you cannot imagine. I long to bless you, to fill your heart with joy, to bring healing to the places where you have been wounded. But I need you to answer, to open your heart to me, to let me in. I am here, waiting with open arms. I am the lover of your soul, the one who knows you fully and loves you deeply. I will never force you, my child, but I will always call you, always invite you to come closer. There is no end to my love for you, no limit to my grace, no bounds to my mercy. I am here and I am calling. Will you answer? Come, beloved. Let my voice be the one that leads you. Let my love be the foundation upon which you stand. Let my peace be the anchor in every storm, my wisdom your guide in every decision. I am here, and I am calling you to a life that is greater than anything you have yet known. Trust me, my child. Answer me, and I will lead you into a future that is beyond anything you could dream. I love you with an everlasting love, and my call is the echo of that love, reaching out to you. My beloved, come. Answer, and let us walk this journey together, step by step, heart to heart, forever united in love. I am waiting, and I will not stop calling, because you are my cherished one, and I am yours for all eternity. Amen.